All right, so we're going to go ahead and do some phonogram review now, okay? So I want you to, you should have your boards, your markers, and your erasers ready, and we're going to review them first, and then I'm going to go through and we'll have you go back and write and see if you can beat me like we've been doing. You ready? Okay, so let's review our cards first. You ready? Here we go. Say them out loud with me. Y, I, G, J, D, Q, A, A, K, S, V, N, Z, I, T, E, M, A, O, U, P, S, Z, W, O, A, U, B, R, J, K, tall, K, X, and then back to Y, I. All right, so we're going to do these first, and I'm going to call them out, and I want you to write the letter for me as I call them out, and I'm going to see if you can beat me. Are you ready? All right, got your marker ready? Here we go. A. There we go. Erase your board. Erase your board. X. That one's an unusual one. We don't usually write that one very often. X. Erase your board. X. Are you beating me? Erase your board. R. Like red. There it is. Erase that board. All right, the next one is J. J. And we don't write that one very often either. Let me get the board here because that one we don't do that very often either. So you have your uphill stroke to the dotted line, like you're going to write the I. Then you go down in the basement and then make your loop. J. All right, erase your board. U. There it is. Erase your board. B. There it is. Erase your boards. Ready? T. There you go. Erase your board. Erase your boards. Tall. K. Tall. K. There it is. Now, on this one, let's talk about this one a little bit too. Remember, you have that loop that goes upstairs and you're going to come straight down, kind of like you're going to write an H, all right? When you climb back up to the dotted line, you got to give him a belly, and then it looks like he takes a step. Remember, I showed you how it looks like he's taking a step and he's stepping out, okay? Make sure the ball does not go above the dotted line. All right, erase your boards. E. Erase your boards. I. Erase your boards. P. On this one, remember you go up to the dotted line, down in the basement, then you just climb back up. P. All right, erase your boards. A-O-U. A-O-U. And that connector, notice that I saw this on a couple of your words when I'm getting your pictures of your learning logs in. Make sure that connector is up high on A-O-U. If you put your connector down here, you're writing A-A-Ah. So make sure that you have your connector in the right place. Erase your boards. D. Erase your boards. Remember, he's tall. That one's the tall, skinny loop. Erase your boards. G, J. G, J. All right, erase those boards. Woo. Woo. There it is. Erase the board. V. V. And this one's another one that we don't write very often. You have to come up got my board upside down. You have to come up, make your mountain, back up, and a connector like that. Okay? All right, erase those boards. Zzz. Zzz. There it is. Erase your board. Mm. Mm. 2 mountains. Make sure you're climbing back up. All right, the next one. There it is. Erase that board. Zzz. Zzz. Erase your boards. I. I. And then the last single letter phonogram is qua, qua. There it is. All right, now let's run through our multi-letter phonograms, okay? So I want to do all of our multi-letter phonograms, and then we will practice writing these. You ready? So let's do them together first. Are the R of worship. Are the R of first. Are the R of church. Are the R of her. All that we may use at the end of English words. All that we may not use at the end of English words. Ooh. Oi, that we may use at the end of English words. Ed, d, t. Oi, that we may not use at the end of English words. Why? Let's say it with me. English words do not end in I, U, V, or J. Are you saying these phonograms with me at home? Make sure you're saying them with me. Ow, O. 2-letter O that we may use at the end of English words. Ow, O, ooh, 2-letter K. 2-letter O that we may not use at the end of English words. Earthy or of early. All right, got your caps off your markers? Got your caps off? Ready? Here we go. Earthy or of worships. Now that one's a fairly new one. Earthy or of worships. Here we go. You're going to have your woo. Earthy or of worships. And we have 3 letters in that phonogram. All right. Erase your boards. Earthy or of first. Earthy or of first. That one is I-R. Earthy or of first. Erase your boards. Earthy or of church. Earthy or of church. Can you beat me? Can you remember it? See if you can get it on your board. Earthy or of church. Okay, erase that board. You should know this one. Earthy or of her. We've known that one a long time ago. Earthy or of her. All right, erase that board. All that we may use at the end of English words. This one's a fairly new one too. All that we may use at the end of English words. All right, erase those boards. Then we have all that we may not use at the end of English words. All that we may not use at the end of English words. All right, erase your boards. Ooh. Just ooh. Ooh. Erase your boards. No voice. Erase your board. Oi that we may use at the end of English words. Oi that we may use at the end of English words. Got it? Notice my connector that's up high. Erase your boards. Ed, d, t. Ed, d, t. Ed, d, t. Erase your boards. Are you beating me with any of these? I hope you are. I hope you are. All right, erase your boards. Oi that we may not use at the end of English words. Oi that we may not use at the end of English words. All right, erase your boards. Ow, oh. Remember, plow the snow. Ow, oh. Ow, oh. Notice my connectors. My connector on the O and also on the W is at pi at the dotted line. All right, erase your boards. O, two-letter O that we may use at the end of English words. This is another one that's fairly new. Two-letter O that we may use at the end of English words. Notice my connector. Erase that one. Ow, oh, ooh, Ow, oh, ooh, And again, we have an O, so we have to make sure that connector is at pi. Erase your boards. Two-letter K. Two-letter K. Notice that K. See, I made a ball, then made it look like he's taking a step. All right, erase those boards. Two-letter O that we may not use at the end of English words. Two-letter O that we may not use at the end of English words. And I know that some of these are fairly new ones. That's why Miss Robinson's kind of making sure I go through and write them all on the board for you. Notice the connector on the O is at pi. The connector on the A is at the baseline. Erase your board. The last one for now. Earthy or of early. Earthy or of early. Now this one again has 3 letters. Earthy or of early. All right. All right, guys, good job. All right, well, I'll be with you again in a minute, and we're going to have some review, and I will see you next time. Bye.